Yeah. Wait!
Sit down here for your photo op.
Wait. Where my hair thing at?
Over here.
There we go. I'm like, that lady look crazy. For my kids to see this moment. Okay. And don't forget to press that button and subscribe to my channel. I'm just like Freddie. So hey everybody, it's your girl Cicely, and thanks for joining me on another episode of the 31 Days of Breast Cancer. So I was asked, why am I making these videos? And I want to tell you why. I make these videos because I wish there were some available for me. I wish it was somebody that spoke like me, just real and honest with it. I wish it was somebody to share their experiences with me, so that way I can feel like I wasn't afraid alone, or I'm not handling this on my own, that there's a community of people. I know when I started going through breast cancer, it's like, where do I go? Where do I turn? What do I do? Who can relate to me? And it was hard to find that. I went on social media to find that gratification, and I started joining different breast cancer groups. And it was like I still wasn't getting that benefit, you know? I wasn't getting the true the true detail and reality of things. Yeah, they'll give me a little breakdown of what they were going through at that moment, and so I could relate, but it wasn't like in depth. It wasn't like encouragement. It was more like, oh man, like, you know? And so I wish these videos were available for me, so that way I could have turned to these videos when I was going through something. So that's why I make these videos. I don't make them for fun. Yes, I do. Even though it's fun, I do make them for you guys though. But I don't make them for monetary gain. I don't make them for self-gratification. Like literally, my main goal for making these videos are for you. So today we're gonna be serious today. Let me put on my serious face. No, I can never have a serious face. That does not look right on me. I always have to keep a smile, but I do want to be serious. Our content today is going to be very serious. Recognizing anxiety and realizing that it's okay. It's okay. What we need at that moment when we're under attack. So these are the things that we're going to talk about today, because as much as I hype you up, your girl actually went through something yesterday. Yesterday, I literally had an anxiety attack. I had a breakdown, an anxiety attack, and this anxiety attack was one that I could identify. Not saying that I haven't had them before in the past, but I wasn't able to identify them. So if I did have them, I can't go back into my recollection like, oh yeah, I had it then, and then, because there's none that I can remember. But this one, honey, this one was valid as free. So anxiety is real. It's real, you know, and it's okay. Anxiety is real. Depression is real. And sometimes we can't recognize these things until we actually experience it. And maybe at that moment that we experience it, maybe that's a hard hit. And we're going to talk about that and identifying these things, and just letting you know that these things are okay. It's okay to feel that way. It's just about how do we overcome those feelings. Man, anxiety is freaking real. Have you guys like really just sat back and examined yourself and like, do I have anxiety? It's freaking real. And I didn't realize that until this weekend. Like I really didn't freaking realize all of these pep talks that I'm giving you guys. And in actuality, they're pep talks for myself as well. But these pep talks that I'm giving you guys and this positive energy that I'm giving you guys, man, it was interrupted yesterday by freaking anxiety. I had to admit it. Yesterday, I had an anxiety attack. So even though we're talking about anxiety and everything like that, we got to bring our caregivers into this conversation. So go ahead, grab your your caregivers and tell them to come and join us because they need to hear this. They need to know how to care for us when we're going through these different things. So go ahead and grab your honeys. Go ahead and grab your aunties, your uncles, your mom, your nieces, your kids, anybody that you need to grab because everybody needs to hear this. So many times we can't identify anxiety because to us it's normal. Like, how the freak are we supposed to feel? We've been through so freaking much. How are we supposed to feel? Well, I had an anxiety attack yesterday, and up until yesterday, I wouldn't have never known what an anxiety attack felt like, and I wouldn't have never been able to admit that I have anxiety. So, messed up my chain. So let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday, my cousin, she calls me and we're talking on the phone and she's telling me about so many people that are ill. And a lot of these people that are ill or passing away or have passed were positive for cancer. How does that make me feel? I thought I was strong. I thought I could hear this, Well, I am strong. I'm not going to say I thought. I am strong, because here it is, a new day, and I'm a brand new person, and honey, you can't tell me nothing, okay? Because I'm a survivor. But yesterday, when she told me these things, something triggered. And so let me give you a history about what triggered. Let me tell you about what happened to me. As you guys know, for hormonal positive cancers, they give you hormone blockers. And I've been on them all, honey. First, I started off with tamoxifen, but then I was put into menopause because I had to have a hysterectomy because of BRCA, which I told you guys I'll explain that later, which I will. But I had to have a hysterectomy, so I went on to Anastar. Anastar was cool, but it was making my bones hurt. What can we do to make me feel better? Because I love the quality of life. I love to be able to get up and go. That's one thing I love to do. So when it was making my bones hurt, told the doctor, they put me on another one. They put me on Extastane, I believe. And I believe that's how you say it. So I'm on that medicine and my bones are hurting, excruciating. Now I'm having aches and pains all through my body. This is ridiculous. What the freak is going on? And so after that, I went to the doctor. This was last Monday. So today is Tuesday. This was the Monday last Monday. So when I went to the doctor, I let them know, hey, this medicine is no joke. It's starting to break me down. I don't believe in narcotics. I don't believe in pain medication. I'm a herbalist. I believe in herbs and natural healing. And unfortunately, taking these medicines, it was making it hard for my natural healing to actually take effect. So after speaking to the doctor and everything like that, they let me know we're going to change it, because that's not what we want. We don't want you to have to suffer with pain. That's not the goal of the medicine. So now they put me on this medicine called Letrozole. It's another one. I've never had a side effect as severe as I've had off of Letrozole. Now, the side effects that I had from the other ones, I just told you, it was severe bone pain and muscle aches and everything. But this medicine didn't give me bone pain. I'm able to, I'm walking. So on Wednesday, I quit taking Extastane that Monday that the doctor told me that they were going to switch over my medicine. And so this was the Monday before last. And last Monday, I started taking the medicine. Yeah, let me get my dates right. So I started taking the medicine. I started taking Letrozole last week on a Monday. When I took the Letrozole, everything was fine. But Sunday, I changed my detergent. I know you guys are wondering, what do your laundry detergent have to do with Letrozole? Well, I'm going to let you guys know. So on Sunday, I changed my detergent. On Monday, I started Letrozole. On Wednesday, I started getting a rash in my thigh area and up to my private area, to my vajayjay area. And I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on? And my first thought was I'm having an allergic reaction to the detergent that I switched to. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna rinse all of my clothes all over again. I'm gonna do a double rinse, no detergent, get all that detergent or whatever's on there, so that it's because I'm having an allergic reaction. So I did that to all of my clothing. Yeah, nothing worked. It seemed like the rash was just getting worse and worse and worse. Like now it's like I had to walk around with no underclothes. Like I kid you guys not, this rash was this was a crazy rash, I'm like questioning my husband, like, where you been? What you done did? Because I ain't did nothing and I ain't never experienced this. It's like, it really got deep. Well, I went, I got me some diaper rash cream, honey, because I can't stand that. You know, that itching and the rashing and everything. I couldn't stand that. So I went and I got me some diaper rash cream and everything to try to heal myself. So now take you all the way up to yesterday. So now we're at yesterday. And so I'm talking to my cousin, and she's letting me know about all of these family members and everything that are ill, and that the doctors say they can't do anything for, they're going to die of cancer. And I guess it triggered my anxiety. That was a trigger for me, you know, to hear all of these people passing of cancer, because as much as you try to push it to the back of your brain, to constantly hear that, or for somebody to tell you of so many people, I guess it triggered something in me. And so I don't know, just out the blue, I'm on the phone. She's on speakerphone, and the phone is sitting on my dresser. So I cock my leg up because, you know, this rash is like irritating. I want to see this rash. So I'm all up in the mirror, like, honey, I'm going to raise my leg up. I'm all up in the mirror, and I'm looking at this rash and stuff like, what the heck is going on, you know? And so then I felt a lump. And when I felt the lump, guess what? Guess what? Guess what my first thought was? Cancer. Oh, I didn't even give it thought. It couldn't have been an insect bite. It couldn't have been a boil. It couldn't have been I done bumped into something and it's a lump or a bruise. No, honey. The first thing I went into was cancer. I broke down immediately. I'm on the phone with my cousin, mind you, on the speakerphone. And I'm like, okay, cousin, I gotta go. And I just broke down in tears. She's like, what's the matter? I'm like, I think I got cancer again. I found a lump on my butt and I got cancer and I can't go through it again. And I'm so scared. And I was weeping, like really like going hysterical. I was hyperventilating, and she was trying her hardest to calm me down. Like, cousin, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just breathe. You're going to be all right. And I didn't want to hear that. Yesterday, I didn't want to hear that. At that time, in that moment, I didn't want to hear that, because there was nothing that you can tell me during this attack to make me feel any different. In my mind, I had cancer again. This couldn't be anything but cancer, and I broke down. Now, anybody that know me, I'm the happy-go-lucky. You know, you tell me I'm having another surgery, what it do? You know what I'm saying? You changing my medicine, what it do? I'm having a CAT scan, what it do? Let's do radiation, come on! Like, I'm that type of person. Let's do this. Let's get it over with. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy-go-lucky. When my nurses see me at the doctor's, I'm always happy. I don't complain or anything. I take a lick and I keep on ticking. That's just me, because I'm not going to let cancer defeat me. You understand? I'm not going to let cancer dictate my day. But yesterday, honey, I was hysterical. First thing I did, I called my doctor, my oncologist. And it was like, I didn't know who to talk to. Just help me. And so they transferred me to the head nurse in the infusion center. And she knows me. She knows the type of person I am. I'm so bubbly. Like, I take any, I'll do, what do we have to do? Let's do this, and do it with a smile. Do it with grace. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the fight that I have to fight for my life. And so I'm going to make sure that I put every freaking foot forward. And that comes with positivity. But anyways, when I spoke to her yesterday on the phone, I was crying and I was hysterical. And I told her, I was like, I got cancer, and my worst nightmare and my worst fear is to have to experience this again, to have to experience chemo again, to have to experience hair loss again, to have to experience surgeries again, to have to experience radiation again, all of these different things. I don't want it. No. Honey, I don't want it. And for me to have to go through that, oh my God, it was such a scary feeling. And I'm crying. Help me, Emily, I don't know what to do. I got cancer again and I can't go through it again. Please help me. And she's like, calm down. So I'm thinking, and I'm trying to calm down, and I'm trying to calm down. And she tells me, she says, where is the lump at? I said, the lump is on my butt cheek, and I got a rash down there, and I think I might got anal cancer. She was like, oh no. She was like, you don't have that. And she says, just based off of just the little information that you gave me, I can tell you that it does not have anything to do with cancer. She says, but what you do need to do is you need to contact your primary, and you need to get up in there and you need to get it checked. You know what I'm saying? But she says, calm down, honey, because we don't see no immediate need to see you. It doesn't have anything to do with cancer. So I calmed down a little bit. I said, okay, are you sure? She says, yes, I'm sure. So I calmed down. But then when my husband came home from work, the only thing I wanted him to do was just comfort me at that moment. I needed that. As much as I'm trying to be strong, because honey, I was having that panic attack, that anxiety attack, right in the presence of my children, and they were unaware of it. Do you understand? Because in my bathroom, I was boo-hoo, you know what I'm saying, crying out of control. Out in my garage, I was crying out of control, but every time I got around my kids, I had to suck it up. Hey, what do you need, baby? What can mommy get for you? You know, and I had to be that strong person. So I was having this attack, and I was breaking down right there in front of my kids, and I had to be strong, you know? So when my husband came, finally, I have an outlet, somebody I can talk to and let know my fears. And you know what he told me? Oh man, that's you. That's on you. You want to think negative things is going to happen. You're going to have to bring positive thoughts to yourself, because when you bring positive thoughts to yourself, positive things happen. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, that's not what I want to hear. I'm having an anxiety attack. Help me. Be my outlet. Listen to me. No. Didn't get that. So then my cousin came over, and my cousin was talking to me about it, and she lets me know it's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Don't worry about it. You know, and she's telling me that I'm going to be okay and don't worry about it. But that's not what I wanted to hear. That's not what I wanted at that time. And that's the thing. And that's why I'm calling our caregivers around us right now. When you tell us things like that, when we're having these moments, that's like when you say, oh, it's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Let's move on to the next conversation. That's what we hear. We don't hear that positivity. As positive as it may be, we don't hear that. When you tell us, oh, you got to think positive, you can't think negative. As positive as those words may be, they're not positive us at that moment. What that means to us is your feelings are invalid. Fuck how you feel. This is what you need to do. That hurts. That fucking hurts. That hurts like hell. Oh, you guys, I lost the earring. So like I said, that hurts. That actually hurts. That hurts just, I can say that damn near hurts just as much as what we're actually going through at that moment. Because we're not being heard. We're not able to vent and get these feelings out. Because what you don't know, 9 times out of 10, that woman is brave. And she's putting on a brave face for you. She's putting on a brave face for her kids. She's putting on a brave face for all of her loved ones. She's putting on a brave face for her doctor. She's putting on a brave face just for her so she can feel like she can do this. But behind that brave face, she's going through a lot. She got a lot of things running through her head, a lot of questions running through her head, a lot of everything. And sometimes, because she's so brave, she keeps things inside. When she has that breaking moment, she just needs you to listen. She needs you to take that extra step. She needs you to comfort her. She needs you to let her know that it's going to be all right and it's okay for her to feel that way. She wants you to give her a positive outlet. Like, take for example, what if my husband would have told me this? Wow, babe, I didn't know you felt like that. But you know what? What we could do is we can go for a walk, because I know you want to get it out. You know, and it's stuffy up in this house. Let's get out. Let's change the atmosphere. And while we out, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's vent. And all of these things are all positive for you. You're getting the exercise that you need for the day. You're getting some fresh air for the day. And you're also able to vent to me. And then maybe together, once you've expressed all of this, maybe we can come up with a way to deal with these anxieties that you're having, so that way you don't have to feel like this. I would have been like, yeah, okay, babe, that's a great idea. But to tell me to think positive and that it'll be all right, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I hope you guys kind of understand, all of our loved ones and care providers, what we go through, and just some of the things that you can do to care for us. Just be that listening ear. Instead of speaking positivity, be the positivity. And for those that's facing these anxieties, They're real. They are absolutely real. And don't let this stuff build up, because to me, yesterday was an example of build up. Keeping it to myself, not letting it out, not expressing my fears, not accepting my fears. That was a build up. And so just the littlest trigger was able to cause me to go into an attack. It's okay to seek therapy. It's okay to seek a life coach. Because that's my goal. Today, I am going to reach out to find somebody that can listen to me. A therapist or a life coach that can listen to me, that can give me exercises and breathing techniques and different things that I can do to help me when I'm going through those moments. Don't keep it to yourself. We can only be strong for so long. Like all of this time I've been speaking to you guys. Be strong. You're positive and everything. All of these different things. And as positive as I am, yesterday was a reality. Yesterday let me know those silent cries in the shower, as therapeutic as I thought it was, it's not. I need to get it out. I need to speak about it. I need some help. I really need some help. I tell you this because I'm serious. I tell you this because yesterday was really scary for me. It was a dark place for me. It was very dark. And I don't mean to cry on here, but it was dark for me. I don't wish that on anybody. So, excuse me, guys. I'll be back. So, I'm trying to dry my tears. So I tell you guys this only to let you guys know that you got to get it out. You got to have an outlet. And sometimes therapy and a life coach is the best outlet to have. If you have other ways and other outlets, let it be. But it's okay to seek help. And these feelings that you feel are valid. They're valid. But once again, we are survivors. We aren't going to give up. We are superheroes. Hell, we done been through some of the hardest things in life. We done fought one of the ugliest, deadliest beasts in the world. And we're winning, or we're on top. They have not won yet. It have not won yet. We're still living. We're still breathing. So, I'm so sorry for the breakdown, you guys. But I hope that this message reach you. I hope you understand that build up is real. Build up is real. Don't let it build up. Don't go through what I went through, because that was awful. That was awful, but it was a reality check that maybe, just maybe, this strong superhero need a little charging. You know, maybe she needs to go to a therapist to get recharged. Maybe she needs to go to a life coach so they can pour into her to recharge her. That's what I got out of it. And that's where I'm going. Matter of fact, as soon as I'm done with this video, I will seek a life coach or a therapist. So that letrozole was a freaking beast. So remember I told you guys in the story where I had a side effect from the letrozole. Well, it was the freaking rash. Can you believe it? Yes, it was the freaking rash. But I'm no longer taking it, and the lump and the rash is healing. So yes. Gotta take that out. So round of applause. I love you guys, and I'm out of here.